All right, so we're going on a little emergency call. Got a lady called. It's about 10:30 right now, but this lady called. She just got back from the hospital, had a stroke, but as soon as she got home, she realized her furnace wasn't working. Now this is a woman. Yeah, let me turn that radio off. This is a woman that we've worked for a couple of times. I remember she had a drain issue in the summertime with her condensate pump, and I think that might be it. I know we've been out two times. I can't remember what the other time was, but both times was in the summer. Oh, I know. And then we came out to tune up her furnace not long ago, so hopefully it's not anything major. From the sounds of it, it sounds like maybe a pressure switch. I don't know. It's throwing 3 flashes on the board. First glance here, got a bunch of standing water. Let's see where that joker's coming from. It's off the thermostat, so I just got her jumped. Hold that in. See, got some clicking action. More clicking. And our purge plug is stuck. Weird noises. I don't think there's any water in there. It doesn't sound like a sloshing noise. It still doesn't. Let's see if it ignites.
Bye-bye.
Fire. Now we just need the fan motor. Once that kicks on, I'm going to take that purge blowers apart to see. We got to figure out where all this water's coming from. I'm just going to turn off the gas valve and let that fan blow some of that heat into the house since they don't have any while I work on this. All right, that's fine by me. Back home. Let's get down in here. See, it looks like it could be trailing from over there. Let me get the light out. Let's see. All right, so I took the 2 drains out. Nothing came out of them. I mean, that one's dripping a little bit like it would, but it didn't look like anything was clogged up to cause this mess. Could be a little bit of a clue as to where all that water's coming from. I took that screw out from here. That is rusted up and wet. If you look in here, you can see there's all kinds of rust from that screw. It's hard to tell. There's all kinds of rust from that screw and moisture. But the thing about that is I don't see any. Oh, no, there it is. Is that? I'll bet that right there isn't tightened. I'm trying to get where you can see that. There's a little trail where it's going down the side. But that's on there pretty good. So from this angle, you can see a little bit better. It's got that trail, obviously it's sitting up like that. It's got this little water trail coming down from up here, right where that boot was connected. You can tell water's been getting up under that clamp. It's rusty. And there's rust marks there. So I'm not sure this boot is, oh yeah. What is that? There is silicone filling stuff inside the boot. I wonder if that was like lodged up underneath between that and here, stopping it from sealing. Where did that come from? I mean, the blade looks in good shape. There was no excess water in No excess water in the thing, so that's good. Don't know where all that that stringy silicone stuff is coming from though. All right. Got that back on. Now let's connect that little drain line. That little drain line. Probably gonna have to set the camera down and put them clamps on, but that's okay. Little vacuum line. Actually, let me put that clamp on first. My rusty, dusty pliers. Alright, let's try this again. We'll leave everything hooked back up. My drains, my vacuum hoses, high voltage for my purge. Still jumpered. Let's see what she does. See if this starts up, no issue. It did. So in this clip, the audio is completely trash, but I was just trying to express my disdain for this install. You can tell by the gas popping in the return how poorly it was installed. Last time we were there, we had to mastic and tape the supply right above the unit right there, that fresh tape and that mastic around the corner, because it had just sprung it was just blowing into the basement. So we had to do something to stop that. That's what I was just trying to say in this clip, how poorly the install was. The unit also only has about 850 CFM, which you'll see later in the video is an issue. I don't know if you hear that. The bearings definitely are making some sort of noise. Not the worst, most concerning noises in the world, but they are noises nonetheless. That's how a man forgets his jumpers. There's still jumper in there. You just use that. Let it run. And shut down. For what reason? I do not know. See if it's got a code in here. Fired up. Interesting. Looks like the drip has stopped right where this boot has is connected to the assembly, which is good. No water is coming down, so that fixes the water issue now. Now we're getting ready to come into another issue with the unit shutting off, but as far as the drip and the water in the furnace, that's fixed. Burner's just kicked off again. And so did the purge blower. Did my jumpers come off? One, two, three, four. So that is apparently open high limit switch, so this faulty install may be causing more issues. Yep, I think the back air is definitely
open.
So after further inspection, I checked all the runs, and it looks like at most this unit's getting 850, maybe 900 CFM, because they have some of the vents blocked off and they don't have many to begin with. But also, I tested the gas pressure just to see, and it looks like somebody had tried to lower the gas pressure already, because it was in the twos. I can't remember what it was. It was 2.3 or something like that low, so I didn't want to lower it any more than that. So, I don't remember where I stopped recording, because it is 12:30 now, and I was just trying to get home, and I didn't want to have to stop and record what I was doing. Basically, we freed up that purge blower. It's starting up fine now. The bearings are still making a little bit of a racket, not a very loud racket. But then main concern now is, after we got it running, I would let it run for about 5 minutes, I don't know, and then the furnace kicked off on a high limit switch, and I counted up the vents, and it's got maybe generously 850 CFM on a 100,000 BTU furnace, and I think less than that, because I'm pretty sure some of the vents that are branching off of the trunk line have been not disconnected, floored over, because they've got where two one bathroom they floored over when they done the flooring, and the other one, it was completely disconnected in the basement and insulation shoved full. So for the night, I just took the insulation out of there so it wouldn't keep tripping on a high limit switch. I think the reason they haven't noticed it in years past is because usually the homeowner is from a different state and where her family is, and this normally in the wintertime she moves to be with them, so she doesn't really have to deal with that limit switch issue, because she just runs it maybe in the fall. But yeah, got that purge blower going. Gonna have to go back to put some ductwork in to let it breathe. We're gonna have 2 easy runs, because we got 2 bathrooms that need vents and 1 room that always stays cold, so we may have to enlarge some others to get what we need, and probably are going to let it balance out. But that's it for this midnight run. I just got home. I'm gonna walk in these doors, take a shower, and get in the bed. Thanks for watching, brother.